Animals and Friends, the show about animals in the community and the people who love them. My name is Julie Bank, and I'm the President and CEO at the Pasadena Humane Society, and I am your host for today's episode. With me is Petunia. Petunia is a beautiful little girl that is available for adoption at the Pasadena Humane Society. The both of us want you to know that this episode is going to be filled with activities for you to get involved and beautiful animals for you to see. We hope you enjoy it.
This is Maya, a very nice bunny here at the Pasadena Humane Society. She loves to interact with all of our volunteers and staff here, come out for enrichment time, and go ahead and just get some playtime in. If you're looking for a cute rabbit who's open to playtime, go ahead and come on down to the Pasadena Humane Society today.
Izzy, thank you for introducing us to that cute girl, Maya. Hop on down and adopt her today. Now, a few weeks ago, I had the great pleasure of interviewing Michael Johnson, the Director of Public Health for the City of Pasadena. Check out the interview now. So with us is Michael Johnson, the Director of Public Health for the City of Pasadena. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Julie.
Well, we're so happy to have you here because, as you know, animal control is part of our function, and we work a lot with the Public Health Department on public health and safety issues in the community. So we want to talk a little bit about that. First of all, what do you do for the City of Pasadena?
So I'm the Director of the Department of Public Health for the City of Pasadena. We're 126 years old this year. We have a full-range public health agency. The city does not provide any of its own animal control services, and so historically they have contracted with the Pasadena Humane Society, just as other municipalities across the San Gabriel Valley would contract with you for animal control services. But for our purposes, I work with you specifically on the animal services issues within the City of Pasadena.
So when we're talking about public health, some big things like Ebola and other issues come to our mind. What should we be thinking about when it comes to animals, our safety, our pets' safety, all the issues that you're thinking about and your scientists are thinking about?
So we have a health officer who works with us, Dr. Go, and she's a pediatrician. So her role and responsibility is around the health of the community. So she's concerned about children's health, adult health, making sure that people stay well, live long, productive, happy, healthy lives. Communicable disease control is a very important component of what we do in public health. And as it relates to diseases that are transmitted through animals is where we have the interaction with animal control agencies. Rabies being the primary concern, and really where public health and animal control agencies came together as it relates to dog licensing specifically, and the requirement of rabies vaccination for dogs. But as you know, rabies can occur in lots of other animals, and so we do have concerns and want to make sure that cats are vaccinated and that we monitor that. And in the environment where we talk about wildlife, because there are some wildlife that can transmit rabies as well.
So there's some lack of understanding about rabies and what it is and how rabies works. You know, we see a lot in the movies about the rabid dog, and we haven't really had a rabid dog in a very long time in our area. But can you just very quickly, for the layperson, tell us what rabies is and how that works and what that looks like?
Yeah, so rabies is a disease that is transmitted generally through direct contact with an animal that has rabies. You're correct. In the state of California, I don't believe we've had a human case of rabies for probably over 50, 60 years. And I really believe that's because of the great work,
right.
The vaccines that we've been providing for the animal population and really closely monitoring that. And that's very important. Folks who might be exposed to rabies generally has occurred in unvaccinated animals and with wildlife. So there are types of wildlife that are sort of carriers of rabies. So folks forget that we have wildlife in our area. We have skunks, There's some types of wild cats that are native to the area.
Raccoons.
Raccoons. And particular bats. There are bats that migrate up and down the state of California that come through. If you look closely in the evenings, certain times of the year, you can actually see bats. Bats will find locations to roost. And unfortunately, what ends up happening is folks inadvertently come in contact with a bat. So either a bat that's living or actually even dead, which can still pose a risk if folks come in contact with that. So make sure that you know the facts and you advise your family, especially children, that if they ever find wildlife, dead or alive, that they don't go over and pick it up as a science project or want to show anybody, that they leave it where it is and they notify their teacher or some authority to come over and collect it. And I know animal control would help out on that.
So what other diseases are the things that your folks are working on and things that people should learn more about?
So we have a concern here in Pasadena. It's probably a little bit of a greater concern in the Pasadena, San Gabriel Valley area than you might find in other parts of the state, although it's a concern across areas of Southern California, and that's flea-borne typhus. Right. So typhus is a disease that can make a person quite ill. It's not quite as life-threatening as you would find with rabies, but it's a flea that's a particular type of flea that you can find on the possums that are native to the area. And these fleas can go from the possum population, and if you have cats, especially if outdoor cats, and these are outdoor cats generally that may not be well groomed, you're not providing flea control, they get infested with fleas, you get the fleas in your house, and then you can get this flea-borne typhus. This typhus, it's not to be confused with typhoid fever. That's an entirely different thing.
An entirely different scary thing.
Entirely different scary thing.
Right.
So the flea-borne typhus, or murine typhus as it's also known, can make you quite ill. We do have hospitalizations. It can be particularly difficult with more vulnerable populations, children or people that are older, and it could be life-threatening. So it's important that you understand the importance of flea control, and that if you are going to have any animals that go outside, that you take care of them and you monitor them closely to make sure that they're not getting that type of infestation.
So we've talked about rabies, we've talked about typhus, we haven't talked, but maybe there's West Nile virus, there's all these different things. What can people do pretty quickly? Tell us what people can do to stay safe and have their pets be safe, and where can they go to get more info?
So you can get information on a lot of these types of issues from the Federal Centers for Disease Control website. They tend to have the most updated information on all of these types of diseases, animal-borne diseases. You can go to the City of Pasadena and come to the Public Health Department website. We have some information on that. You mentioned other types of things, so probably one of the bigger issues that we have that is transmitted not by animals but by mosquitoes is West Nile virus. The mosquito-borne viruses are something that are a concern to humans, and they could be a concern to your animals as well. There's a form of West Nile virus, Western equine encephalitis, that can also be of a concern to folks who own horses. And I know we have individuals in the San Gabriel Valley who have horses on their properties, so having their vaccination for your horses is important. These are life-threatening diseases, West Nile, and the equine encephalitis. And so the really important thing that you can do, all of us can do, is to remove standing water from your property. Make sure that you're not allowing any mosquito breeding. Folks think we're in a drought. There's not a lot of rain lately, but you'd be surprised how much standing water can accumulate on your property just from hand watering under the dishes that hold plants and other things that hold water. And it doesn't take much water. It's like a cap full of water can be a location of mosquito breeding.
I could talk to you for hours about this. It's really fascinating information, and I hope that individuals out there take the time to learn a little more, learn the facts, and stay safe. Thank you so much for all the work that you do. Thank you so much for our partnership, and we really appreciate you being here today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So that interview really highlighted the importance of public health in our community and how the Pasadena Humane Society participates in that space. Now, I'd like to send you over to Joan, who has a cute and cuddly kitten she'd like you to meet.
Hi everyone, this cutie pie right here is Junior. He is a 3-month-old black kitty here at the Pasadena Humane Society. He's currently living in our kitten communal room and he is such a social butterfly. He actually ran up to me at the door and he's already purring right now. As you saw, he loves to play, especially with my hair. Come by and visit him today at the Pasadena Humane Society.
Oh my gosh, that kitty is so cute. He needs a new home today and it could be yours. Please come on down and adopt. And speaking of adoption, this next video is going to show you how easy it is and how wonderful it is to adopt at the Pasadena Humane Society.
Hi Kathy, I'm Celeste. I'm your adoption counselor today and we're taking a look at kitties, right?
Right.
All right, and then do we have an idea what kitty we're looking at?
There is a little black one on this side and possibly that little off-white one on this side.
Okay, awesome. We do have a special going on. It's $75 for one cat and then you get another cat if you're interested for $90. And having litter mates is very, very beneficial just because you have like a built-in best friend. So Kathy did tell me she's looking for a certain energy level, quote-unquote lovable, to get along with her little one. So she is interested in 2 cats right now, Yaz and Ace, so we're gonna go ahead and have a look at those cats for her. Hi little Torty. Yeah, if you put her on your chest, she hugs your face. What are you doing?
You purring? Do you feel them on your heart? Okay, let's take her home. Let's take her home. Good idea? Good idea.
Okay, so this is Ace. He's a neutered little boy. Hi.
Oh, she's cute. He has really pretty eyes. What do you think? Should we get both of them? Yeah, I think so. I think she's of an age where she feeds her other dog, her parents' dog, and I think she's of an age to really love a kitty and have that affection, and I really love cats, and so I feel the need of having another little kitty around.
Alrighty, so both of them are officially yours. I'm gonna send you home with an adoption packet, so we'll go over this really quick. This is just some really helpful handouts. So bringing your kitten home, as you said you had cats all over your life, you know, just letting them acclimate. Some things that we offer here for both dogs and cats are right here. And this is our Pet Parent 101 classes. If you have any questions like why is my cat doing this, what's this behavior, this is a really, really helpful seminar. You guys are all set. Congratulations and thank you for adopting today.
He's coming to your house.
Sweet girl.
Huh? Simon will like him. Your puppy will like him. Look.
One of the things I really enjoy about my job is I get to see these wonderful animals go home to great people. If you're interested in adopting, please check out PasadenaHumane.org or come on in person.
So we're going to leave the Pasadena Humane Society, take 2 beautiful little kittens home and to a loving house, and just want to thank the Pasadena Humane Society for a great adventure. Would you like to thank the Pasadena Humane Society? Yes? Say thank you. Thank you.
So adopting an animal at the Pasadena Humane Society is a really great experience and you're saving a life. Please consider adoption today. And to help you, I'm sending you right back over to Izzy, who has a beautiful big dog who thinks he's a lap dog.
Hey guys, so this incredible lap dog is Stitch. She is going to be a 4-year-old female here out of the Pasadena Humane Society. As you can see, she loves to cuddle with all of the staff and volunteer here. She is a little bit more high energy, so if you're looking for a dog to exercise with and play with constantly, she is your girl. If you guys are interested, head on down to the Pasadena Humane Society and meet with her today.
Wow, she is a cutie and she needs you to adopt her today, so please come on down. Now, are you ready to wiggle and waggle? Come join us at the 20th anniversary of the Pasadena Humane Society's Wiggle Waggle Walk. It's our biggest fundraiser and we need you to come. Here's a video to show you how you can get involved.
This is Winky. My dog's name is Benny. He's from the Humane Society.
My dog's name is Sky. This is Chloe.
Charlie. Cinnamon and Pumpkin.
I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to everybody out there for coming out to our Wiggle Waggle Walk.
We love the Wiggle Waggle Walk and we love shelter dogs also. Yes.
We love when we can get together with a lot of dogs. This is a lot of dogs.
We are so thankful for all that you're doing to help homeless animals in the community. Your showing up today and your donations make such a huge difference in the lives of those animals. It is actually saving their lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you for coming.
This is my 4th year coming here and I love to raise money and
Is this our second or third? Yeah.
Walk. We just wanted to support our community and the local Humane Society.
So we have 2 goals with the Wiggle Waggle Walk. One is awareness of all the programs that the Pasadena Humane Society has available. Adopt, don't shop. Yes! Yes. Our second goal is to raise funds, and all the money from the Wiggle Waggle Walk goes directly to help the animals in our shelter that we see and we rescue every day.
They help a lot of dogs in need.
They offer so many opportunities for people like us to have the chance to adopt a pet, to rescue someone, or even to donate.
It's been a really exciting day with thousands of people and their dogs coming out to celebrate dogs and to learn about how they can get involved with the Pasadena Humane Society. So we hope to see you at our next Wiggle Waggle Walk. We hope that you come out, bring your pet, come without your pet, just get involved.
it's fun for the dogs. They get to see other dogs too.
We wanted to give our dogs a little wiggle waggle here.
The Wiggle Waggle Walk is a really fun day. It's a great day for you to come with friends, family. Just come with or without a dog. We hope that you join us. And speaking of dogs, you might be considering getting a second one. I'm going to send you over to Jessica to talk to you about how to introduce 2 dogs.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about dog-to-dog introductions. So if you're interested in having your existing dog meet the dogs of family members or friends, or if you'd like to bring a new dog into the home, then there's many ways that we can make sure we're doing that effectively and safely. The best scenario is to make sure that the dogs are meeting on neutral territory. Go ahead and remove all potential resources. So this is going to be things that your dog finds valuable, such as food and toys. If you're going to be bringing together a group of multiple dogs, then the best idea is to make sure that you're introducing them one at a time. You'll also need to ask yourself questions like, are we introducing a puppy to a senior dog? You also want to know your dog's personality well. Is your dog shy? Are they exuberant? How are you expecting the interaction to go so that you can make the appropriate decisions when doing so? If you already know that your dog does not respond well to other dogs or that they prefer the company of humans, then you don't have to feel obligated to put them into a social situation. If that's something that you think that you might want to work on, then you can seek professional training assistance or feel free to call the Pasadena Humane Society's Behavior Helpline for assistance and troubleshooting there. So let's go ahead and bring together 2 of our shelter dogs for an introduction so that you can get an idea of how an appropriate introduction is conducted. So the best way to start off in order to try to build some initial positive associations between the dogs is to simply go for a walk together. Leave enough space between them initially so that neither one puts too much unnecessary pressure on the other to interact, and they can begin to gain familiarity. This also gives you the opportunity to take note of any overt signals that tell you things may not go well nose to nose. If things are remaining relaxed, you can start closing the distance, So when you're first going in for a nose-to-nose greeting, you want to make sure that both handlers are ready and both dogs can see exactly the direction that they're going in. You'll notice the handlers are keeping the leashes relatively relaxed, but they're in control. They stayed only for a brief moment at the noses, and then they encouraged the dogs to move to their hinds. Let's see that again. So nice relaxed body postures, circling so that the leashes don't become tangled and the dogs have the freedom to examine one another and gain familiarity with one another in a way that's comfortable for them. Once the dogs are ready to move away from one another, let them, and then you can continue the walk as before. So it looks like the interaction between Duke and Maya went well. However, they may both continue to appreciate their own space. If you were wanting to take both of those dogs home with you, you would continue to monitor their interactions with one another, and when you're not there to supervise, keep them separate. You want to make sure that you're spending at least a couple of months guiding them into familiarity with one another, assessing how they're responding to one another over different types of environments and contexts, and helping them build the best relationship possible. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, 2 dogs are certainly better than 1. I have 2. Get your second today. Now I'd like to send you over to Joan, who has another cute bunny. This one has great markings. Take a look.
Hi everyone, this is Spot. He is our baby bunny here at the Critter House at the Pasadena Humane Society. He actually came to us with his sister as well, and they're both available for adoption. Spot does need some continued socialization since he is young. We'd like to see the adopter just go home, continue to love him by holding him, playing with him, teaching him all the rabbit things that he needs to do when he grows up. Come by and visit him and his sister today at the Pasadena Humane Society.
That bunny was so cute. He needs to find a home today. Please consider adoption. Now each month we bring to you a Kids for Animal craft that you can do at home with any age kid. Consider this craft today.
Hi, my name is Shannon and I am the Kids for Animals Associate here at the Pasadena Humane Society and SPCA. And Kids for Animals is the Pasadena Humane Society's community engagement program for kids under the age of 18 who want to be more involved with animals. And today I'm here with a very special Kids for Animals member, and it's Danica. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Danica. So Danica, what have you done as part of the Kids for Animals?
Well, earlier this year we had a big sale and we went on the website and looked at the wish list and got what they needed and donated it here.
Oh wow. So what kind of things did you buy off the wish list?
We got dog toys, kitty litter, cat and dog kibble.
Awesome.
And, yeah.
Oh, that's so great. Well, those are all things that our animals really need. So thank you so much for doing that. And Danica, we're going to be making a cat toy today. Do you have any cats at home?
No, I don't, but my grandma does.
Oh, awesome. And what is your grandma's cat's name?
Cuddles.
Awesome. And is Cuddles cuddly?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, great. So today we are going to show you how to make a cat puzzle box toy. And so first we're going to show you the materials. You're going to need some sort of box. Today we're using a tissue box. If you do use a tissue box, you're going to want to just cut off this top part right here. And you're going to need paper towel rolls. Could be toilet paper rolls, any kind of roll, as long as you cut it to be the same size as, the same length as the box. And so once you have your box and you have your rolls, Danica, do you want to show us what you do next?
Okay, so you're going to glue the sides and you're going to put the toilet paper rolls to the side, and so that they're the same length, and then you're going to put them in one by one, and you're going to put some cat toys, treats, inside. And this is what the final product will look like.
Excellent, that's great. And so Danica, do you think Cuddles might like this toy?
Yes.
Okay, good. And Danica, is it a good idea to leave your animals unsupervised when they're playing with toys?
I don't think so.
No?
maybe not this one.
Okay, good. Yeah, right? It's always just a reminder to always supervise your animals when they are playing with toys. You don't want them swallowing any little pieces, right? Awesome. So thank you so much for joining us. And if you enjoyed this craft and you want to learn how to do more, please check out our website at pasadenahumane.org and look up the DIY crafts. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month. Bye.
Bye.
So all kitties need to use their brain and have exercise, and that craft was perfect for the cats here at the shelter or your kitty at home. Now each month we have great events where you and your family and friends can come down and participate at the Pasadena Humane Society. I'd like to share with you the events for the month of September. Let's start with the Kids for Animals Kids Club. This is brand new this September. Kids for Animals clubs offer kids and teens ages 7 to 17 a unique extracurricular opportunity to experience the shelter and help animals. Each Kids for Animals Club session includes weekly meetings at the Pasadena Humane Society that incorporate an engaging humane education topic and activity geared towards animals. Kids for Animals Club members may also participate in special on- and off-site Pasadena Humane Society events and other kid-related activities. It's enrolling now. Are you considering adopting a pet, or do you have a pet that you recently adopted? Come to our Pet Parent 101 workshop. It's the perfect place for you to learn more about basic dog and cat care. This month, it's going to be held at Saturday, September 8th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. at the Pasadena Humane Society. It's free, no RSVP required, but please leave your pets at home. Also for kids, consider our Animal Adventures Workshop. This month, it's about how do you communicate with pets. Your child will learn how animals use their body to show when they are happy, playful, relaxed, or fearful. They will learn to read animal cues like barking, purring, and swishing tails. This month's program is for children ages 8 through 12. It's going to be held on Saturday, September 22nd from 1 to 2:30 p.m. And then finally, join us on September 30th for the 20th annual Wiggle Waggle Walk. Grab your leashes and your 4- and 2-legged friends and come on down. Again, Sunday, September 30th at Brookside Park at the Rose Bowl. You can register and start fundraising at wigglewagglewalk.org. To learn more about these events and others, please visit pasadenahumane.org. Petunia and I would like to say thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope to see you at the Wiggle Waggle Walk, and we hope to have you tune in next month.